Hey everyone, Magic Sword here. I just woke up, so hopefully I can get through this review without sounding like a total idiot. So let's get right into it. 7 mana Druid Hunter spell. Guardian Animals. Summon 2 beasts that cost 5 or less. From your deck, of course. Give them Rush. Well, I'm not super excited about this because I always thought of Beast Druid. Let's just talk about Druid for a second. Beast Druid as a zoo deck, but summoning something that costs 5 or less, you probably want to just maximize the value and not run anything that costs less than like 4. And probably even then, not that many beasts that cost 4 or less, right? Now, of course, this does specify beasts, so you can run other minions that cost less than 5. So your curve isn't screwed, but for example, the Shando Wildclaw, you want that makes it seem like you want a bunch of tiny beasts, and this kind of doesn't work with that. Maybe they're trying to go for some, that doesn't come down on 3, so maybe up until 4, all of your cards are either spells or non-beasts. I don't know. That seems like not a great idea. In Hunter, I immediately thought of, the Tundra Rhino combo with some other 5-drop. No, that's horribly unreliable. You do not want to do that. Also reminded me a bit of Grizzled Guardian. It's just like, kind of works there, not really. The comparison that is, it's that was a death rattle, and it was a taunt body, and so on and so forth. So maybe you can just kind of throw this into a deck that already has that Kobold's card, the recruit a 4-cost minion card, and you do like an Astral Tiger deck with this. I don't know. I don't think that works either. This doesn't really speak to me in any way. I can't see how this really works in a mid-sized beast deck, especially since beast is generally a zoo style, right? You just keep throwing them on the board. Maybe it's mid-range even, but you're still like, I'm gonna throw it on the board, I'm gonna keep board control, and I'm gonna win, right? So you just keep doing that, and then usually it works out, but this kind of doesn't feel like it's going to do that for you. It doesn't feel like you're going to get those cards. You're not going to, or you're not going to be able to run the cards that you normally would in a beast deck, right? So I don't know. Maybe this is a different archetype than I'm used to, and that's the reason I think it's bad. But I don't know. I think this comes out a little. It also comes out pretty late. That's the other thing, right? This is 7 mana for that sort of thing is like right around when you're trying to finish the opponent. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully I'm wrong, because I actually do kind of like the idea of being able to maximize. Like whenever it's like summon this or less, immediately it's like, oh, clearly I'm supposed to maximize this. So I hope somebody more versed in deck building than I am is able to come up with what cards exactly you're supposed to put in here for this to summon. All right. Next, Trueaim Crescent. 1 mana, 1/4 weapon. First of all, holy crap. What? 1 mana, 1/4? That's a little ridiculous, isn't it? Well, with text, I mean, obviously we have a 1 mana, 1/4, but this text. After your hero attacks a minion, your minions attack it too? Like all of them? Okay, so I have a few questions about this. Obviously, it's all of them, but the question is it only until that minion dies, or do they just all attack it, right? Like, if I attack a 1/1 with this weapon, does my full board just like dogpile it and deal 20 excess damage, and they each take 1 chip damage for no reason? Or does it stop when it dies? And I think we can all assume that it's from left to right on the board, because that's usually how these things work. Although it could be order played, I suppose, but I bet it's left to right. The other thing is, would death rattles? I think death rattles would resolve as they're attacking. Not they wouldn't like wait until they all attack. Or maybe it's like brawl, or maybe it's like mass hysteria, right? Because if death rattles don't resolve, that means deaths aren't resolving, right? Which means that they would just all attack anyway. So those kind of go hand in hand. After your hero attacks a minion, your minions attack it too. So I think we can also assume that order really matters here, right? Because if you don't attack with these minions before you use this weapon, that means that their attack is used for the turn. So that's fine for when you play a minion that turn. That's what this is really for. This is for giving your minions a pseudo rush, right? Without giving them rush. But crap, I forgot to attack with my minions first, and now they all... So on the one hand, if you attack with your minions first, you can give them a second attack in a turn. But on the other hand, you might waste your entire board's worth of attacks, especially if you have like a weak taunt, and you're just like, oh, I'll just break it with my one attack weapon, and then your entire board attacks into it, and you can't do anything. So this is going to be very vulnerable to order, I think. I really like it. I think this is going to see play just because you're going to be able to functionally give minions rush, right? It's definitely a good early game. Late game, like I said, that order starts to get a little funky. Notably, you can't make all your minions attack face. Also, True Hunter or Ace Hunter Kreen here. That's really good. You play this, and then you play Kreen, and then, first of all, Kreen gets to attack and be immune as well. But all of your minions are immune while attacking, so it really doesn't matter what they're attacking anymore. Then again, do you really need to make yourself take face damage for that? So, whatever. I think this is a strong enough card to see play. I mean, one mana 1/4 is a tried and, well, not really tried and true, you know what I mean? Like, it's good stats for cost. It really is, unironically. Like, it's easy to crap on the hammer. Light's Justice, right? But, like, I don't know. 1 mana 1/4 is good. Why not? I really like that body that this weapon's on, right? It's fine. And, oh my gosh, I am stupid. This is also a Demon Hunter card. That is huge. Okay, you know what? This went from like, oh, it'll see play, because I was just thinking about Hunter. Yeah, no. Demon Hunter loves this. This is what he needed. Oh my god. Yes. Hey, wait a second, guys. You know what? This is odd cost. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't think I need to actually talk about this. I think we can just accept. Oh, they printed an odd cost Demon Hunter card? Good luck. Deal 3 damage. You deal 3 damage because of your hero power now. Ugh. Okay. Next. Sorry about the really low res image here. Ugh. But if you can attempt to read that, it says Primordial Studies. Discover a spell damage minion. Sorry. Your next one costs 1 less. So this is a Shaman Mage card, 1 mana, just like the other study. I wonder if that's all studies cost 1. I don't think it'll be, but we'll see. Otherwise, the discount might get out of hand. I could see it just being the ones. But anyway, this pairs very nicely with the Mage Shaman Legendary, Raz Frost Whisper. And you can discover Mage's little 1/3 guy and play him for free with this, for example. Or you could discover a more expensive one like Azure Explorer, and that big bonus damage will come out more sooner, right? So, like I highlighted a few key combos with Raz Frost Whisper the last when we talked about him, right? So I said the big ones were, well, actually I didn't at the time say the Mage minion, but because he came out after. But you know, you have Azure Drake and Kirin Tor Tricaster. So Kirin Tor Tricaster is a 3-drop, so that could come out on 8. But now it can come out on 7 if you discover it, or if you pack it in and use this to discount it, right? So that's pretty big, I guess, right? Because now it is just a Flame Strike. Because Frost Whisper comes out, and then you play the Kirintor Tricaster, and then you deal 4 damage to everything and their face. So you have Flame Strike with 2 pretty big bodies. Of course, you still have the Tricaster downside, but whatever. I think, this is our second study scene. I think all studies are going to be very strong. I feel like, if we have another Druid Hunter, I forget if we got our Druid Hunter common yet, but if we do still have it, it's probably going to be a study, and it's probably going to be Discover a Beast. I mean, I hope it is, right? So this is a really cool design space, you know? It's like, what if we took Primordial Glyph and made it not broken, and also everyone really liked it. And then we had a whole, like, theme of them. Everyone had one. Because that's kind of what the problem with Primordial Glyph was. It's just like, oh, Mage. Dude, I hate Mage so much, they can just get whatever they want. And it's like, well, no, anyone can do it. And it's not as broken, because it's just 1 mana discount. So, I don't know. Well, that's the last card. I mean, this is like with the other studies. This is potentially a combo enabler, well, I mean, this is with spell damage minions. So this does raise the question: is it strictly spell damage minions, or is it when you play any minion? Could be either. I really have no clue. If it's any minion, we're in for a treat for that combo mage now, because now you don't need 10 mana to do it. If you play 2 Primordial Studies. So the thing about Nature Studies is that it discovers a spell. So if you discovered Nature Studies, it would discount itself again, and then the discount would be burned up. But if you had 2 Primordial Studies, and you played both of them, well, your next one would cost 2 less. So if this is any minion and not just spell damage minions, ooh, we are in for a treat. If it's just any spell damage minion, that's still pretty cool too. I think spell damage is kind of the class identity for these two right now. So I guess we'll try to make it work. Anyway, that is all for right now. I think we're going to have a big reveal today, like a big reveal stream. I think I remember hearing Crip get a lot of crap, which is totally unfair. He's still a Hearthstone player. I know he just plays Battlegrounds now, but like, nobody complained when he played Arena and got big reveals. I mean, like, arguably he revealed, things that got a lot of standard press, but weren't relevant in Arena so much. I don't know. Whatever. People are dumb. Don't complain about a prominent Hearthstone streamer getting a reveal. That's all I have to say. Actually, that's not all I have to say. I also want to say follow me on Twitch and subscribe here, comment, like, etc., etc. Have a good day.